Nothing is going to ruin this day. Absolutely nothing. Seattle is known for being a rainy city where there's dark and gloomy clouds. Not today. Sun is out, got a couple clouds in the sky, but for the most part, it is a sunny day. I don't know if you can see the Space Needle all the way in the back, but it's there. Oh man, it hasn't sunk in yet. It hasn't sunk in yet. It is a great day to be in this city and a Seattle sports fan. A great, great day. This championship is for everybody associated with Seattle sports. I mean everybody. I don't care who you are, how long you've lived in this city, or if you just started following, sports in general. If you're a Seattle fan, this one's for you. This goes all out to the fans who have had to deal with hearing things like Seattle is the choke city, or oh, they're just from Seattle, they're never going to be able to get it done ever again. And the fact that 6-7 years ago, fans had to go through 2008, the worst sports year in Seattle sports history. Huskies didn't win a game. Seattle Seahawks were 4-12. The Mariners lost 100 games on a $117 million payroll. Sounders weren't around. The Storm had arguably, in my opinion, their best team in franchise history, and they collapsed in the first round of the playoffs. And now, 6-7 years later, the Seattle Seahawks, oh, it feels so good to say, are Super Bowl 48 champions, are world champions, they're champions of the football world, and the sun is shining, and the nation is shining down on us. This is for every Seattle fan that had to put up with heckling or, had very, very little to cheer for, and it's incredible. I mean, I'll even go with even particular Seahawks fans. Mr. and Mrs. Seahawk, Big Low. I know there's a Seahawks ref down there. There's another one called Cannonball. People like that. This championship is for everybody. And it's so nice that this team did not go into the category that the 80 Supersonics are in when they lost to the Washington Bullets in the finals. Or the 83 Seattle Seahawks who lost to the Los Angeles Raiders in the AFC Championship game. Or heck, even the 88 Seahawks who had their best year until 2005 when they were 12-4 and they were one and done in the postseason when they lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. In my lifetime, this team does not join the Seattle Mariners. 95, winning against the Yankees in the division series, which was great, but losing to the Indians in the following round. I'll even go as far as saying 97, 2000, 2001 Mariners, losing to the Orioles and the Yankees twice. The 93 and 96 Sonics, 93 Seattle had the best record in the NBA, lost to the Nuggets, the 8 seed, 3-2, and they were the best team in the NBA, became the first 1 seed to lose to an 8 seed. 96 Sonics lost to the Chicago Bulls in the finals. This team does not join the 05 Seahawks, the team that did not win the Super Bowl, or any of those other homegrown years where we had opportunities to advance in the playoffs and we just couldn't get that one touchdown or that one play or that one tackle every year. It does not join that group of teams. It doesn't join that group of teams. It joins the 1917 Seattle Metropolitans, who won the Stanley Cup. It joins the 1979 Seattle Supersonics, and I will throw the Storm in there. 2010 and 2004 Seattle Storm. This team joins that group. Now that we're on that subject, I'll also include the Seattle Sounders when they were in the North American Soccer League, as professional teams who have won championships here in Seattle. Oh man, what a game. What an incredible game. Turning point of the game, second quarter. Denver had the ball for the majority of the second quarter and did everything they needed to do except for score. I mean, if you look at that second quarter, you look at those 2 drives One that stalled when they went for it on 4th and 2 deep in the red zone, and the other one that was picked off by Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith for a touchdown. That was the key. Denver scores on one of those two drives. It's a completely different game. Completely different game. And the Seahawks defense came out, punched them in the mouth, and just ran away with it. For me, the celebration started when Percy Harvin returned that touchdown. As I've said many times on here before, I'm taking this season one game at a time. And when Percy Harvin scored on that kick return for a touchdown, that's when I began to relax and started thinking, oh shoot, we could actually win the Super Bowl. That was the one time I got ahead of myself. And I can't tell you how relaxed I was watching the rest of that game. Just thinking, we're up by 5 scores at that point. Who cares if they have the number 1 offense? The Vince Lombardi Trophy is coming to Seattle. Malcolm Smith, a player that wasn't starting, at the beginning of the season, is a Super Bowl MVP, comes out of nowhere. The Seahawks played their game. They just kept touchdown here, interception here, interception here. Heck, there was that weird safety. They made Peyton Manning look completely uncomfortable. Manning, you could definitely tell, was incredibly frustrated throughout the entire game. Played to that strength. I mean, it hasn't sunk in yet. It really hasn't sunk in yet. But it's finally happened. The drought, the long wait is finally over. Seattle now has a major championship for the first time since 1979. After the game, I wasn't able to go out, but downtown was crazy. They showed it on TV. People were partying at Pioneer Square. There was also some places at Capitol Hill and the University District. Fires were started, but from what I understand, there was only one arrest and nobody got hurt, from what I heard. Haven't read the entire newspaper yet. But people were up late last night, and everyone's just hung over with joy and probably some other substance. But, man, congrats, 12th man. 12th man, this is for you. This is for you and every Seattle sports fan that had to deal with decades of just disappointment. And now there is no disappointment this year. A banner is going to go up in CenturyLink Field. And it's going to say, 3 banners are going to go up. First one's going to say NFC West Division Champions. Second one is going to say NFC Champions. And the third one, the one that we've been wanting, is going to say Super Bowl 48 Champions. Vince Lombardi is coming to Seattle for the first time. I hope the trophy likes its home. There's a parade on Wednesday, first major championship parade since '79. Hopefully I'll be able to go to it. I don't think I will be able to, but for those of you who are going, have fun, because this is for everybody. This is for everybody. Now we all have to get back to the reality of everybody's normal lives, but for one day, Seattle is on top of the world. And you can't take it away. You cannot take the 2013-2014 Vince Lombardi Trophy away from Seattle. It's ours. Go Hawks. Go 12th man. And go Seattle. It's a great day. Great day.